And we'll now talk to an activist in Myanmar who asked that he remain anonymous due to the dangers of speaking out against the military junta. We will instead call him Jeff for his safety. Hi and welcome to Dateline Philippines, Jeff. Thanks for joining us today.
I'm doing pretty well. I'm alive, so I should be thankful for that. But as you have said before, many others have sacrificed their lives for democracy in Myanmar.
Tell me about the level of fear that you're experiencing right now because of the many deaths that have happened in recent weeks. Jeff?
Hi, sorry, I missed your question. I couldn't hear.
Okay, there you go. I was asking you about the level of fear that you're experiencing right now, owing to the fact, of course, that there have been numerous deaths that have happened there in Myanmar in the past weeks.
That's right. I think it's safe to say that everybody is fearful of losing their lives, without a doubt. But what we are more fearful of, we are willing to sacrifice our lives and risk it all, then have to accept a life under a military dictatorship.
With the deaths that have happened, has that sort of strengthened your resolve that it was enough, it is enough to offset this level of fear that you're experiencing?
You're absolutely right. As you know, the military, it is quite clear that they are willing to do the utmost barbaric atrocities that any human could think of. And so they have signaled to us that they are willing to go as far as they can. And that only means that we have to go as far as we can as well. And of course, for the 500 people that have lost their lives because of the military regime, it would be in vain if we just stopped everything that we're doing. It would be in vain if we did not continue to fight for their cause. So it has only strengthened our resolve. As you can see, every day there are protests still happening around the country. In fact, today is it's a remarkable day because today is a trash protest where everybody puts out the trash of their house from their households on their streets. So people are coming up with creative ways to safely protest against the regime. And where it is safe, people are still on the streets, especially in cities outside the larger cities, smaller cities. So as you can see, even despite what the military has done to us, our resolve is still strong, and we will continue to resist to the bitter end.
Is there one leader that's leading the protesters? Is there anyone that's willing to be the face of the protest actions against?
The CRPH, the committee representing the parliament, they are not involved in organizing protests, but they are, quote unquote, the face of the opposition. And of course, we also have the General Strikes Committee, which consists of former politicians and unions. But other than that, really, there's no one face. And the protests are being organized by neighborhoods, being organized by student unions, and just friends who happen to live together. And I think this is the advantage, because if we have one head, then they're able to cut off the head of the snake. But now we have many heads, so they won't be easily.
One person there. It's all of you.
That is right.
How are you able to communicate, though, under radar, for the military not to really know your every step?
Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Right. So, now in almost every neighborhood in where I live, the military and police are at every corner of the street. So we really have to be careful.